Hey folks, welcome to Monday night to the Davises Eat. I'm Nikki.
I'm Chili.
We're still the Davises.
Where?
We're coming up on 21 years.
21 years.
Yeah,
Mhm.
married at least as the Davises. It's approaching quickly. We're in the month.
Yep. 10 more days.
Yep. We have no idea what we're going to do to celebrate either. We'll figure that out in about 8 more days. So this week on Cooking the Books Vintage Edition, we are turning to Better Homes and Gardens.
1983.
1983, and in the 70s, like late 60s, probably 70s, early 80s, BH&G did these cute little thin cookbooks that were kind of single subject, and I have most of them.
Notice it's thin for a reason if it's with the title.
They're all thin.
Not
just this one.
I figured it was just this one because of the title.
I picked this one because it says it's his turn to cook.
Yeah.
However,
you guys don't want to be sick, and I don't want to be sick in the morning.
She's gonna cook. He's gonna mix a lot.
Yeah.
However, it's actually a cute cookbook with some good recipes in it that are very manly. As far as there's not a vegetable other than a potato in the entire book.
It's perfect.
It's perfect for chili. And in fact, the first 3 pages are all about chili.
That's right.
So we picked, and I let you pick.
I did pick.
Like you opened it nearly right to the page.
I did. It was beautiful.
It
was a delicious looking picture.
There's actually some really cool, what goes around comes around a second or third time recipes in here I might play with, but I'm trying to find. There we go. Here's the page or 2 that we're cooking from. And I hate to say it, but this reminds me of my mother in 1983, hot pink t-shirt included. And this is a recipe.
It's got too much glare.
It's got a lot of glare. There we go. No glare there. Okay. And I love these, especially in the early 80s, because of the way they laid out the cookbooks. They're great fun to look at. But so anyway, we're going to cook the steak and bacon Tournedos.
Not Tournedos.
Tournedos.
For you people from Murfreesboro.
not Tournedos.
Not Tournedos.
I'll explain what a Tournedo is later. However, the sirloin steak that I thought to do these with was not the best.
It works.
We're going to adapt and overcome. How's that for the evening meal? Which is a lot about, cooking is a lot of adapting and overcoming sometimes. So to get us on that pretty road, loosened up for adapting and overcoming the sirloin steak debacle.
That's right. So we're going to make, seeing that it's about men cooking, we're going to make a manly drink. We're going to use Old Forester 1910, which is a double oaked product. We're going to make a drink called the Revolver.
What does double oaked mean?
Double oaked means that it is pulled out of the barrel and then put in a different barrel with a different char for a second time.
Second age
thing. So it is aged twice.
In 2 different barrels.
2 different barrels.
Okay, so you poured in what now?
2 ounces.
Okay.
So we're going to double this up because we're 2 of us drinking. So we got 4 ounces. We might pour more in just because. And we're going to use Mr. Black's because it says add a coffee liqueur, and we like Mr. Black's coffee liqueur. And we're going to use a 1/2 ounce per. So I'm just going to fill that up once with 1 ounce and pour it in.
I like Mr. Black's because it actually tastes like cold brew coffee should taste with the hit of booze. And other coffee liqueurs just taste like sugar to me.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 dashes of Angostura orange bitters. You want orange bitters for this?
Thank you.
Welcome. And we're going to stir with our little bar spoon until it's nice and chilled. So we want to get it stirred up real nice.
It's a pretty mahogany color.
And once we have that stirred up, we got our
strainer.
Little strainer on there. And the official cocktail, you're supposed to flame an orange peel, but we don't have oranges
Somebody
right now.
forgot oranges.
So
That
we're
would
gonna
have
do
been
the
cool. We'll do this another time when we actually have oranges.
next
So we're
best
gonna
thing is we're gonna get a big old
cherry.
from Woodford Reserve. And we're gonna stick it in there.
And it's perfect.
I hope so. Oh,
Smells perfect.
those smell delicious.
Trying to stay out of the light. All right.
Yours?
Thank you.
Welcome. Mine?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Ooh, that smells delicious.
Mm. That's good.
That's an interesting flavor.
That's really good.
I don't know that you really, I mean, the flamed orange peel would have given it just a teeny bit of
More
the
orangey.
smoke
Yeah.
orange. But I don't know that we're missing it.
No, this definitely does not a beverage for beginners.
It is not. You want a couple years of college behind you on this one.
Yep. Just
Or
a
maybe
couple.
the couple years of grad school behind you on this one.
Mm. Oh, that orange is, that cherry is so good.
Did you? The cherry didn't last long, did it?
Nope.
Oh. Hi, Jen. Hi, Mama.
I'll be making more of these.
Here, I'll leave you my pick.
We have more.
Why do you have more? I think there's some more there too.
I don't know. They're over there.
Oh, those are yummy.
Yeah, they're very yummy.
Are they in
Yes.
Woodford?
Uh-huh.
Oh, so good.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, this is a sip and drink.
Yeah.
Sip it quickly.
We'll sip it quickly and make more. Just in case you forgot the recipe.
Well, yeah, always.
Oh, your mom says she's going to get us both pink t-shirts. As long as you have the pin here, like the one in the picture, it has a pin.
I gotta find it again. I'm sorry. Yes, here. I'm pretty sure that existed in our house. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to see that.
Yeah, you can see it.
Like right there.
Right there.
Yeah.
She's wearing a t-shirt and
Right?
a pin.
I love it.
Yeah.
So 1983.
Yep.
Princess Di hairdo. Okay. So loosely called Tournedos. Tournedos are like small, best way to describe it, like small, maybe more medallion size pieces of, like on a cow, it would be like the end pieces of the sirloin of the filet, but round. So this is a kind of a loose take on that term. Pinwheel might be a better, more commonly used term for food that is rolled up like this.
That's what I was thinking.
So yeah, so the recipe, the recipe calls for a flank steak. Couldn't find flank steak. There's a lot of things I can't find around where we live right now.
Yeah.
Couldn't find anything that would substitute like a skirt steak or a flat iron. None of those existed in any of our grocery stores.
Nope.
So I thawed one of our sirloins from our cow.
Hey, what's up, BJ?
Hey, BJ. Thinking I could like butterfly it, lay it out and pound it and do the thing. Yeah, no, that didn't work out because it had too much fat running through it, like great big strings of very thick fat running through it. So we're making do. But typically you would layer seasoning and bacon and some herbs onto the flank steak, roll it up like you would cinnamon rolls or a jelly roll, and then slice it off into the pinwheels, skewer those, and then grill them. We're going to shift gears just a little bit because that was not an option with our situation. And that is okay. We're going to make it work.
Hey, BJ, just wanted to say good luck this weekend coming up.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And send photos. I
Yep,
expect photos.
Send photos. Tell Malcolm we said hi.
And but send photos.
Feel free to use recipes from tonight. The revolver.
It's a good one.
It is.
All right, I need another.
It's delicious.
I need one of these.
Where's your glass?
Over
back
there. Okay, so
Top your glass
we're
off.
actually set up to grill inside. It's like hot and humid and yucky outside, so I'm got a little lazy to set up the grill for the inside.
There we go.
Thank you.
Now we have a full cocktail glass.
So because these are significantly thinner than what they would be if I were using a real flank steak, we are going to, actually, you know what, I'm not going to do that. We're going to make all of these at once, and I'm just going to kind of move things around. I'm going to mostly be over here.
Be over there? All right, I'm going over that way.
Um,
There we go.
Yeah, some of these. So I had to like cut around the fat on the sirloin. So we're going to make individual ones of these and call it a day, because I think they'll work just fine to do this way. That one might not work so fine, but we're going to just make it work.
We're going to make it work.
Okay, so there's 4.
Uh-huh.
Okay, these are really good pieces.
That's a really nice piece there.
So we're going to
Sub 1 in.
sub 1 in.
Sub 2 in.
That's a great piece.
Hey, I tried.
No, I know. It was slightly challenging. That's a pretty good piece. What did we end up with? We might just fry this piece. Okay.
Did I say you keep
Oh,
opening them up? And
Dog. Well, I'm trying to get the really good pieces out to show them how to do this. Okay. That piece will just fry. So I par fried some bacon. Because these are so thin, I didn't want to run the risk of my bacon not cooking all the way through. So I cooked about halfway. I have little bits of the scrap beef for the doggies, and I'm just going to lay right there.
I can't see
Pull
that.
down. It's okay. I don't need to see that yet. All right. I have skewers that I soaked in some water. They are bamboo, though. Indoor grilling, you don't have to worry about it quite as much. If you were doing this outside, I would absolutely soak them. And what we ended up having to do is slice the sirloin kind of on the bias and butterfly it a little bit to get these thin cutlet size pieces. So not the perfect situation, but we're making it work.
It's not the only thing we had to do.
Chili bean had to pound it out.
That's right.
Okay.
I had to get this out.
Speaking of Malcolm. Our favorite all-purpose seasoning from Memphis in May. Also using a French onion seasoning mix just to give it a little bit more kick. Use whatever seasoning you want. If you have a really great steak seasoning that you want to use, go for it. All right, so now we're going to layer the bacon in here. And we're just going to do as many of these as we have bacon for, and the rest of them I may just fry. So like this little guy, that's the bigger of them, really would probably work the right way. And ideally what you want to do is roll them up like this. Would you grab me a knife, please?
What, the knife?
Mm-hmm. Now, a flank steak, you'd have a great big long piece of meat, and you'd be able to get more of these out of it. Thank you. But I'm going to cut this one in half. And we're going to just skewer right through here.
I mean, that's really good with the double oaked.
Yeah. So if we had the right kind of meat, this would actually sit this way on the grill, but because of the way I'm having to do this, actually, let's just play around here. We'll set them that way. And we will skewer 2 of these bad boys on here.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, adapt and overcome. All right. I'm going to go ahead and start that.
Go that way a little bit further when you're
Oh,
poking
sorry.
those in.
Trying not to poke my hands here. Would you start that grill for me, please?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is a little bitty piece, but that's okay. So these are
Got
going
it
to
on
be
medium.
Yeah, teeny tiny.
You want both sides?
No, just the front side.
Okay.
All right, and we're going to this one. I'm gonna let that one sit there a second, and we'll put some bacon on this one. Get it going.
Golly, that looks delicious.
Well, they're just going to be a cute little bite size. We'll call them appetizer size. How's that?
You feed enough of them. Just go back a little further so they can see it.
Shoot, sorry. Ooh, that's not good. You don't want your bamboo to do that.
God, that looks so delicious.
And we end up getting 3 out of this one probably. So
You're gonna put some
I
of
like
that
it.
sauce from this weekend on there, or
That's the plan.
okay.
I'll put this little bitty fin. So we're doing these. This is a little bitty thin piece, so we'll put it in the middle. Put another piece on the end. And I've got some mushrooms I'm going to show you how to do as these are cooking.
You gotta go further in, Nick.
Well, I only have so much room here, dude.
I know.
It's just things are in the way.
I understand.
Okay.
That's showing perfect, but
Okay, good.
but when you start skewering, you pull it
I
close to
know.
you.
I get close because I'm trying to
I know. I get it.
not, skewer me.
I get it. But you're not being able to show it.
What was I talking about?
I don't know.
Me neither.
What else we're having? Oh,
I'm doing leftover potatoes from Mother's Day yesterday, but I've got come on,
it was another kind of meat, wasn't it, that you were talking about?
mushrooms.
Mushrooms, that's what it is. Almost meat.
Almost meat, you poor thing.
Yeah. Not quite meat.
Anytime you skewer, you want to leave a little bit of room in between so they can sit pretty. We'll get 2 out of this one.
Oh, that's
So yeah, just imagine the same bit of a process on great big flank steak. If you can find one, darn it. I was not happy I couldn't find anything that would suffice. These are a little bit bigger. What have I got? 2 pieces of bacon left.
only one skewer.
That's okay. Let's see. I'll just eat that piece of bacon. I will. You don't like it like that.
No.
I like bacon a little on the flimsy side. Would you turn that down, please? It's too hot. I can smell it. All right.
It's just on medium.
Okay. Sure.
Now it's on medium low.
Okay. Thank you.
Welcome.
I'll sear these other thin ones off.
Okay.
So that's a really good one with that bacon
Mm-hmm.
sticking up. It's real pretty. And that's really what you want here. All right. I'm going to throw these on real fast so they can move it, dog. And these are so thin that they'll be perfect for a sandwich tomorrow. And not going to worry much else about it.
I asked if you wanted that back thing on. You said no. Now where you put it? On the back.
It's fine.
That's because I turned it on.
It's all going to work. I promise. Have another
I
drink.
know.
All right. Let me wash the raw meat off my hands. Ooh, so let us know what you're having for dinner.
Yeah. What are you guys all having, cocktail
Move this out
wise
of the
or
way.
dinner wise?
I don't think they drink with this a lot of the time.
I don't know if they can.
Being keep up?
Yeah.
Well, maybe not. All right, so here's what they look like. That can be the dog treat for the night.
How's that look?
They look beautiful. That's like perfect for a cute little steak sandwich of some sort for lunch tomorrow.
Like a steak 'em,
Mm-hmm.
except with better quality meat.
All right, these have seasoning on the inside, but we want to hit them a little bit on the outside because why not? Maybe not that much. And if you get one or two that fall apart, it's okay. Okay. Now we're going to put these on. I'll show you what they look like. All skewered. If you have one of those little indoor grills or like a Japanese grill, I don't know that anybody watching will have one of those, but you never know. These would be perfect for that. Okay.
All right. You want to bring me a plate so that I can pull those 3 off?
Yep. I will bring you the plate that I'm washing right now.
Okay.
Because I'm out of plates.
Okay.
And if I get up into the plate area, it'll screw up the camera.
I know it.
So.
Because these are done.
Oh, yeah. It, seriously doesn't take long at all. We'll just let those sit. God, they smell good. They smell very good. All right. So while those are doing their thing, I'm going to add some olive oil to the bacon that I fried over here.
I've got this on medium heat over here.
Hey, you are cooking.
I am cooking.
Awesome.
Yeah. I think that was the plan the entire time, was to...
Well, you never know. You pounded my meat for me, so.
I'm good at pounding your meat.
All right. Now I've got these baby portobellas. Fresh from the grocery store. I'm going to use them all because I'll eat them all. Now, you could do...
They got to flip this?
Yeah, give them another minute.
Okay.
Because they're not going to take long.
No.
Take me longer to... so you could just quarter these like so, if Chili can show me. Just quarter them if you want to, or if you want slices, just slice them up like so, however thick or thin you want. Or if you have more than a handful and you have a new gadget to play with, we slice them like this. and make sure we have room to do so. I like gadgets. Gadgets are good. So then you get even slices like this. One thing I will tell you, this is a new Pampered Chef tool. The stand that it comes with, you want to make sure you have it handy, because once you get through that last whatever you're cutting up, you'll have to use it to get everything through. I learned that the other day.
Yep, new toys.
New toys. If you have an egg slicer, that works too. My mushrooms are too big for this. We'll use that one. There we go. Make sure you've got the right size mushroom. Like this one, way too big, so we're gonna cut it. Cut that one. That makes pretty quick work of things.
It's a lot of mushrooms.
Well, here's the deal with mushrooms. They cook down to nothing.
Yeah, I know.
And they add flavor.
Mm-hmm. They do a good job of adding flavor. I will give them that.
All right.
Don't cut yourself.
I'm not going to cut myself.
I've heard that before.
I know. And I always cut myself, but we'll all survive it.
You are do. You do.
You're doing a really good job there, babes.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to add these to our other pan.
These are just about done.
Yeah, they are. Coming around you.
All right.
And if there's still a little pink on the edges, that's okay. We're wanting about a medium rare. And it's sirloin, so to be relatively tender to begin with.
All right. Start getting me something to pull these with.
Here, just put them on here.
All right. This one's done.
Okay.
This one's done.
While you're pulling those, I'm going to find a cute little plate or platter to pile them up on. Or something like that. I don't know. What should we have? Chili bean? Now, I know it here. That'll work. No, that won't work. Sorry, folks. I should have thunk of this before I got started, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, here's a cute one. Yeah, I know. Cute. I'm trying to find one that's small enough that it won't. Here we go. We'll pull this out when it's time to plate them. So while chili's finishing the rest of those off and I'm getting mushrooms going here, I'm going to show you.
There we go.
Sorry, there we go. There we go a lot. I'm going to add some onions to my mushrooms. I probably should have done that earlier, but oh well.
Thank you, Jen. I missed it. You were all over there, way over there for a while. You still are. Never mind. You switched it back.
I switched, yeah.
I was busy watching the meat, make sure it didn't.
Yeah, well, Now
didn't burn.
Okay. So I made this yesterday to go with our Mother's Day dinner. But if you don't like mushrooms, this is a really easy thing to pull together, and it is a horseradish chimichurri is what I would call it. So it's prepared horseradish right out of the jar, whole bunch of parsley,
Olive oil,
garlic, and salt, and that is it. Fresh parsley. In the food processor, and if you're only making a little bit, use a little food processor if you have one. mince everything up, minus the olive oil. Drizzle the olive oil in until you get to a consistency that you like. This is a little
stir
bit.
this.
Huh?
Stir this.
Yeah, I got to. This is a little bit on the oily side, but it was really, really good, so we didn't care. And onion. I think I missed the onion part of the conversation. So we're going to use this on our little medallions tonight. But also, if you like mushrooms, then I'll show you how to build the mushroom sauce here. Right now, we're going to set that there. Get a couple things out of the way. And the potatoes that we fixed, that actually Mom brought them over yesterday. Loaded baked potato casserole. Easy breezy. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to put, you can pull it back onto this if you want.
There's our mushrooms. And we're back to us.
Woohoo! I'm going to douse these with some Worcestershire sauce.
Some Lee and Perrins.
Yeah. I'm fried a few pieces of bacon in this pan to get the salt and the fat out of the bacon. So you don't really need to add more salt. And there's also salt in the Worcestershire sauce. Mm-hmm. That will start to break down the mushrooms and the onions a little bit more.
We need more cocktail.
Oh,
you need to keep up, girl.
I'm so sorry. So sorry. It's so good though.
More cocktails. Sweet.
So once these cook down just a little bit, it doesn't take much more Old Forester.
More
Old
Old Forester.
Add some balsamic vinegar. So I had a little pint of mushrooms, baby portobellos, probably a half a cup of the sliced onion, a tablespoon of the Worcestershire. We'll add about a tablespoon of the balsamic. That's going to give it some acid and that really lovely fruity balsamic flavor. And to that, I have some sherry. Mm-hmm. We're going all out here. And
that smells really good.
Yeah, bottle of Malbec that I didn't make it through. Don't ask. I have no idea how I didn't manage to make it through a bottle of Malbec, but I did not. Oh, fuck. We'll add about a quarter cup. Chili doesn't like the mushroom, so I'm not really making a sauce out of this. If you wanted to make a sauce, I would add some beef stock to it to stretch the liquid part. Otherwise, it's going to be very winey. And buy good sherry. You know, you cook with wine you want to drink. Cook with sherry you want to drink too. And not oh my gosh. Like, big mistake is buying like the cooking sherry out of the vinegar aisle in the grocery store because it's very salty. So this really is more of maybe a topping or a side dish. Great on any kind of red meat, hamburgers included. If you want to, upscale your burger a wee bit. We're gonna let those go. Okay. I'm going to take a taste drive.
All right, take a taste.
Whew. Hot.
We agree, Jen. That is the only Worcestershire sauce.
This is so good.
It looks really good if you
like mushrooms.
If I like mushrooms, it smells delicious. I love the smell of cooked mushrooms. Hate the taste.
All right, so we're just gonna let those cook down.
That does smell really good, though.
I'm gonna turn them on low because they're about done. Yeah. Okay. So
what else we got? Taters.
Well, I'm just gonna heat those up later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Mostly, I want to find a small plate to put one of these in for you, so you can
shrooms.
Eat them.
So they can see the shrooms.
Shrooms
Look at
are
that,
good,
folks.
Shrooms are good. Because I want you just to be able to eat one of these.
One of what?
One of these little steak things. The rest of them I'm going to
The
put on there.
Tournedos?
The Tournedos, yes.
Okay. I don't know how do you say it, so.
So when you plate the Tournedos,
Tournedos.
it's a French term.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I thought it was a Murfreesboro tornado term.
We've got some that are little threes.
Mm-hmm. I'll show them over there.
We'll put the threes before the twos.
Yeah.
And by cooking the bacon,
Those look really good.
They are going to be really good. Oh, clunk.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm plating this for the sake of the camera.
Oh, I thought that was being plated for the sake of me.
Okay.
Thought that was my plate right there.
This is your plate right here.
Oh, which one?
This one.
Oh, well, that's not any fun.
Well, you're going to eat all these.
Oh,
I just want to take their picture before you do it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Goodness.
Well, I'm just making sure.
All right. So when you plate them, am I showing
Yep,
here?
you're showing there.
Just, right down the middle and let it spill over because it's so good. You want extra.
You want to dip?
Sorry, here.
Yep, that's delicious looking.
Literally, it's me giving you something to eat here.
That's right.
Not too worried about it otherwise.
It looks delicious. I mean,
Okay, these guys are totally done.
oh.
I'm going to eat one off of here. If I can pull it off of the skewer. With a little bit of the chimichurri.
That is so good.
Yeah, the chimichurri, I was amazed yesterday how good it was.
It was thin as we sliced that or pounded that steak.
Oh, it's so good.
It got done so well, and it's still tender.
Mm-hmm. You guys, you gotta try that.
And then the bacon. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, let me get something to put mushrooms.
All right. Yeah.
Sorry,
you can have those.
I am not. You know how I get.
I know.
It doesn't.
You can have those shrooms.
It doesn't always come together quite as quickly as I want it to when I get home.
Well, this one came together pretty quick.
Considering we were out replacing an appliance.
Mm-hmm.
Still at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. Move it.
They say it comes in threes, folks.
It comes in threes.
Comes in threes.
All right. I'll get these in a pretty bowl so you can see how gorgeous they are. I'll eat all of this tonight.
Well, they can't see that, so
I know. I'll move it.
I understand. Just let me know when you are. When you're ready, I'll shift it over.
Mushrooms, onion, a little thyme in this. If you have some, would be delicious. I didn't have any.
Nothing broke. Oh, the washing machine.
Oh yeah, the washing machine.
Yeah, the washing machine broke.
Finally, it's been trying to for a while.
Yeah, it's been trying to. It's been counting down itself down
for about a year now.
And then I had a flat tire this morning. So.
All right.
Yeah. There you go.
So now we get cute. And
I don't know what you guys are going to eat because I'm going to eat all of those. Nope, we didn't do Lowe's. Lowe's customer service over the years has let us down numerous times.
Yeah, so we went to the competition.
We went to the competition in a different community. Sad to say.
Here, do I need to pick them up?
Yeah, a little bit. Look at those bad boys there.
They're beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
That's perfect for dinner. They're beautiful. I'll eat all of them.
That's your dinner versus my dinner. I don't know who's going to win this one.
I'm going to heat up the
mashed taters.
Mashed potatoes, yeah, after we're off air because I've got to open the microwave and that's cumbersome. Right now I'm going to eat another one of these.
Another what? Oh, me too.
Because they're like bite size. These are like perfect little. I don't know. They're like meat lollipops. That's what they are. Oh dear, beef and bacon lollipops.
And they are so good. They are so delicious. Mm.
Mm.
That is amazing.
Mm. You know what else would be good in this that you don't like? Piece of chicken liver fried,
No,
wrapped up.
no, no, no,
Mhm.
no,
Mhm.
no.
Or a little water chestnut.
BJ, if you're still watching this weekend for your Friday turn-ins,
Mm.
your ancillaries.
Nikki's beef kebabs. No, lollipops. Lollipop's a better word.
Lollipop, lollipop, lollipop.
Those are delicious.
Yeah,
These are delicious.
these are so good. We used a sirloin steak. It
That
was about a
in-
2-pound sirloin steak, to be
with
honest
a
with you.
whole lot of fat. Like,
It was, but it was delicious meat.
oh yeah, the meat was great. I had to cut around
Mhm.
the fat to get to the meat, and it didn't leave us enough to pound out and roll up in a great big, jelly roll style
No, but we pounded
meat log.
the hell out of that sumbitch, and
So we made bitty ones.
yeah, those would be perfect for hand ins.
Oh, and they're delicious. And I
How
mean,
you,
like,
BJ?
yeah, I mean, do I need to come down there and help? I'm happy to. I could wear one of those party Q t-shirts you made. That's it, folks. We're using up some leftovers, and
We're 40 minutes in, and
yeah, a drink and some really
a drink.
damn good food.
Yeah.
Damn delicious.
Damn delicious cocktails and damn delicious food. And
There's a cookbook title. Damn delicious. It's probably already out there.
cooking the books.
All right, so
Shit's out there, just so you gotta find it.
for those of you who missed the first couple of minutes, it's his turn to cook.
It is.
Late 60s to early 80s, Better Homes and Gardens made these single topic, very much individual topic cookbooks, and they're relatively thin, but there's a lot of recipes.
If it's his turn, it's gonna be thin.
They're all this way, all of them.
Don't listen to her.
But there's one on casseroles and one on Mexican food and Chinese food, and
those are her.
they are. And there's a brunch one, and there's an all sort. I mean, there's a bunch.
They're so focused and narrow.
And I have most of them.
Well, you do.
And I love them. There's even one for microwaves from the early 80s. That was unique.
I'm sure it was.
And
how much was that one? That says $2?
Well, $2 when I picked it up at Miss Judy's shop, I'm sure is where I bought it.
Yeah.
So yeah, 1983 on this one. But anyway, there are some really fun recipes in here if you can adapt and overcome the vintage parts. But this is what we love it. I love it.
Cowboy hat and all.
Love it.
Fake smile.
I mean, I can see Matt McConaughey playing that character.
That's a BJ right there.
No, that's not.
That is.
No. I'm sorry, BJ, that he said that.
BJ, this is you, buddy. I'm telling you
The
right
hair's
now.
not long enough, and there's no, mustache.
It's tucked in under the hat. It's tucked in under the hat.
All right, folks. Thanks for watching and hanging out with us. And I get a kick out of some of these old cookbooks because there really is good food in them. And especially if you know how to kind of shift things to more modern palettes. But these are a lot of fun to look through because they're really well designed too, in addition to the recipes. But yeah, so we kind of adapted the Tournedos recipe after thawing the meat and seeing how it turned out to little bitty like lollipop sized medallions that we grilled indoors. It didn't take very long at all. And
No, like a couple minutes aside.
yeah, mushrooms and onions, which I make a lot, but yeah, you did a great job. Like, it's your turn to cook, dude. Now you can make those. No, okay. Oh well. We will not be here next week because I will not be here next Monday night. I'll be at a conference. I guess I could chime in from whatever restaurant I eat dinner in.
Hey, if there's enough support, I might log in and just drink cocktails with you guys all night.
Oh, I could do that from where I'm at. It might be loud where I'm at, but
That's fine.
it or if there's a stand-in who wants to stand in and be Mrs. Chili
Junior. Substitute.
That's good.
Alternate.
Alternate, that would be good too. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But
with enough cocktails.
there, I mean, anybody can cook anything if you drink enough.
Oh, yeah.
Is that what you're trying to say?
That's it. Well, yeah, that's exactly. Yep. Mhm.
Okay.
Yep, that's what I was trying to say.
These are sipping drinks, and with that, I bid you good night.
Good night, everybody.
Cheers.